political discussion, the animosity or non-friendship relationship between United States and China is growing. Okay, we will read it out what's going on, but it proves that the trade discussion between United States and China in South Korea, Busan city was not amicable, was not friendly, and it was not bringing any very nice conclusion the way American president had revealed that very fruitful discussion happened. Anyway, there is a IC chip, high 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 technology integrated circuit chip from a company called Nvidia. Nvidia is a company which mainly makes graphics card. Graphics card is a card in computer which does mathematical computation extremely fast. It is considered as a helper to the CPU. So in graphics world, generally too many matrix multiplications are required. When someone is doing graphics, then the kind of it is called transformation matrix in graphics, where someone has to multiply many matrices to get the new position of the object or something like that. Then matrix multiplication or mathematical computation, CPU dedicate it to or programmatically it can be separated, segregated and dedicated to a separate hardware called graphics card. Okay, graphics card has nothing to do with graphics. Graphics card is a pure processing unit, mathematical processing unit, GPU, and it does primarily matrix multiplication. Anyway, graphics card from Nvidia as a company is famous. A now new chip from Nvidia has come and called Blackwell. Blackwell is a high-speed artificial intelligence-based graphics card, and now it is in high demand. The mobile company in China, mobile company in South Korea, like Samsung. So in South Korea, there is only one mobile company that is famous, that is Samsung. Otherwise, there are tens and tens of mobile company that manufacture mobile in China, and they are looking for the new chip, new chip Blackwell from the Nvidia. Anyway, Nvidia as a company, it manufactures chip in China through a company called Taiwan Electronics TE something like that. I forgot the name. There is a Taiwanese company. It take contract from the American company to make the electronic chip in America. So many American companies, they do not manufacture their chip in China directly. They use Taiwanese company to get their chip manufactured in China. Intel, AMD, Nvidia, Qualcomm, all they get it done through Taiwanese company only. Now, anyway, whatever the chip Blackwell we are talking, the new version of Blackwell is highly advanced, and they are planning to sell it mainly to China because China is the main consumer for this Blackwell chip. Now, American president, he has become a road stopper, and he has blogged sale of the new Blackwell chip from the Nvidia to the China. Nvidia is considered as one of the largest company in the world. $5 trillion is the worth of this company. Similar company Intel, which has a history of making the IC chip, or which introduced the integrated circuit to the world, programmable processor to the world, it has merely $120 billion as its worth, whereas Nvidia has $5 trillion as its worth. Now Donald Trump is stopping Nvidia to sell its Blackwell, Blackwell Blackwell new generation chip to the China. Now the CEO of the Nvidia, he is pushing back to Donald Trump. Means he is not liking Donald Trump's plan because their main economy is coming from China only. Chinese electronics company, they are buying the graphics card from the Nvidia. They are heavy purchaser of Nvidia. Anyway, Donald Trump has given green signal to Nvidia to sell its new generation Blackwell chip to Samsung in South Korea, but not to the China. Means they can sell to the China, but older version of Blackwell, not the new version of the Black. Anyway, now there is again kind of misunderstanding in trade that had started between China and United States. And in that misunderstanding, let's understand the concept of technology around the globe. If a company, there are two way a company does business with any other country. Like if I talk about Nvidia, then Nvidia may make its chip in China. That is the number one thing. Second thing is Nvidia sells its chip either manufactured in China or anywhere else to the China. Means China is a market for Nvidia. That is the one scenario. Or China is a development site for the Nvidia. That is another scenario. Now, as per the Chinese government rule, if you are manufacturing anything in China, then Chinese government has right to ask for the technology. What is your technology? In order to not reveal the Blackwell technology, the Nvidia is manufacturing this chip not in China, probably in United States, and they are just selling this chip to the China. Anyway, when chip is coming to the China, maximum you have to provide the specification, usage specification of the chip rather than internal technology, and it is okay with the China. If you are selling your product to the China, then maximum you have to provide the usage specification, not the internal design specification or the product specification. But Mr. Donald Trump is not easy with it. Okay, let's talk about the ByteDance company in China. ByteDance company in China, this issue of sharing the knowledge information, it started with the ByteDance only. ByteDance company, it makes a product called TikTok, that is a video sharing application, and TikTok app is very famous in United States. Now America is looking for the TikTok program, TikTok algorithm, TikTok design. What is the artificial intelligence technology they are using inside the TikTok? Not directly. If someone is selling product in your country, he is not obliged to share his technology. It may share you what are the security threat, what how to use it. That's it. More than it is not required. To force ByteDance to share its technology so that American company would learn the technology because they are not able to make it. American government, they are pressurizing ByteDance to sell off its business to the United States company, primarily Oracle, so that quickly they will know the program and they can make their those kind of software. Problem started from there one, and after that, Qualcomm purchased a company from Israel, chip manufacturing company from Israel, and they start auto I autos I forgot the name. There is a auto or something a chip manufacturing company in Israel, and Qualcomm being American company, they purchased that company. And the technology what that company is using in Israel, Qualcomm started using that technology in making chip in China. If you are producing in China, then you have to reveal the technology. And Qualcomm did not reveal the technology, and it was considered as mistrust, lack of trust. And then China started restricting rare earth metal export to the America because Qualcomm broke the trust. If you're manufacturing in China, you have to reveal the technology. Anyway, now there is a technology revealing war started between China and America. If people are watching our video, very beginning, 3 4 months only since the TikTok kind of drama or TikTok war has started. Since then, we are saying America is behind the AI technology, artificial intelligence technology of the ByteDance. Since then, only here, there fight is going on. Okay, now United States with the Blackwell new chip from the Nvidia, United States has completely stopped selling it to the Chinese company. You can sell to the Samsung in South Korea, but not to the Chinese company who are using this chip. China is not asking for any technology though. When you are not manufacturing your chip in China, China government will not ask for your internal technology. Yeah, it's security threat or other issues, heat issue or other user issue that you have to reveal. But still Donald Trump is pressurizing Nvidia to not sell to the China. This is something called indirect pressure on China to reveal the to sell the byte to pressurize ByteDance, sorry, to pressurize ByteDance to sell off its to divest or sell off its American business to the American company. so that they will be able to know its internal technology. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, I don't know about the law and rule of United States. If any company is investing into America, if they are manufacturing their product into America, do they oblige to share their technology to the American government? I don't. But certainly, if you are just selling your product into America, then no need to share your internal technology. Certainly not. But somehow, the way the ByteDance is company and their TikTok app is, no American company could imitate it, could copy it. Then they want it. Okay, what's going on? Now, if I see even more minutely, China is sticking with its law. If you are manufacturing in China, you have to disclose the technology. If you are not manufacturing in China, no need to disclose the technology. They are not asking NVIDIA to show their technology. You can sell off to the Chinese company as per the trade deal. But United States, when ByteDance is selling, it's TikTok. What selling? People are downloading from internet TikTok and they are installing on the mobile app. Still, still United States is pressurizing ByteDance to show the algorithm, to show the design. If you don't show the design, you have to sell. When you sell, then you have to show the program only. Okay, now let's weigh the United States and China. Now, let's put on the balance. Let's put on the balance. Looks like China is looking heavier now because China is not breaking any rule and regulation, but America is very breaking rule and regulation. Indirectly, Donald Trump is saying if you want Blackwell, then you have to ask your ByteDance to show their design. Otherwise, we will not give you Blackwell chip. Even though Nvidia is crying now because they targeted Chinese market only for the new version of Blackwell. So at this point, it looks like United States is going weak in technology in front of China. Okay, China is happy with the Blackwell chip. It is not asking, show me your technology so that our company will be able to make Blackwell chips. We don't want. It's all right. Anyway, what next? Now, Donald Trump is revealing that while he was discussing with Mr. Xi Jinping in Busan, South Korea, there someone, not Mr. Xi Jinping, but someone made a statement or they made it say like that China is not going to attack on Taiwan till Donald Trump is president of America. So nothing to worry about it. As far as Taiwanese issue is concerned, China will not do anything on Taiwan till you are the president of the United States. Now the Chinese embassy in Washington DC, they have made it very clear that China has never said like this. Taiwan is integral part of China. Though as an Indian, we also don't oblige to it that Taiwan is integral part of China. But whatsoever, embassy of China in Washington D.C. now they are reacting to Donald Trump's comment and saying that it has not been communicated in that manner, and Taiwan is integral part of China, and the issue of Taiwan is with Chinese people and Chinese government. China has nothing to do with external people get interested, so interest or getting involved in Taiwanese issue. We cannot do this. Anyway, what's going on? There is one 1979 rule and regulation in United States. There was some resolution in United States Congress about the Taiwan 1979. Since then, United States has right to support Taiwan in military fashion. But if China attack on Taiwan, then there is no obligation to the United States to back the Taiwan. There is no obligation. But America is America is obliged to support Taiwan. Means it will give ammunition, technology, those things. But it will fight on behalf of Taiwan. That deal is not there whatsoever. But this is how it is. Miss, it looks clear cut. We have also always mentioned that Donald Trump, we have not found Donald Trump lying anywhere. If Chinese ambassador is saying like that, this proves that there is some confusion out there. But whatsoever confusion is, it is proven now that China has upper hand in technology, and United States is suffocating now in front of Chinese sales, Chinese trade. and Chinese economy, rising economy. What is next? What is next? There is something called under the what you say? Okay, near the candle in western side in India it is called diya, deepak. So under the candle there is darkness. Around the candle there is light brightness, but just exactly below the candle it is there is a darkness. And similar thing is happening with the India. The way China is growing, India is coming under shadow of China. 4 months back, Donald Trump had started discussion that he is going to have trade deal with India. Sometimes he said trade deal with India is at the last stage. Till some time back, when he was in South Korea, there also he said that he is going to have trade deal discussion finalized with Indian Prime Minister. Where he now he has returned to Washington DC. Where is invitation to Indian Prime Minister and where is Mr. Donald Trump coming to India? Quad meeting is scheduled in December. Quad meeting means United States, Japan, India, and Australia, I believe so. Four countries, Quad meeting. Asia Pacific, Quad meeting, Quad side, quadrilateral countries, they do summit. And then Donald Trump has rejected coming to India. Means United States is saying good thing to China, bad thing to China. But in economy sector, in trade sector, it is only China, no India. No India. Now India is revealing that India is going to place permanent space station in space. No, China has Tiangong. United States has International Space Station. Now India would also place a space station in the space. The problem is going India day by day. India is coming under shadow of China. If it continues like this, then any other country they will try to invest in China only, not in India. India's condition will would deteriorate day by day. Means India, if India wants foreign investment, then Indian internal technology must come up now. Okay, how India would place a international space station, I don't know, because India always said that they are going to send their astronaut into the space. For past 11 years, this false guy, the Prime Minister of India, the most big, one of the biggest liar in the world, one of the biggest liar, means what we can say. Many times he kept on saying that he is working toward doubling the income of farmers. Since 2017-18 only, this is what they kept on saying. And 1 year, farmers were sleeping on the road outside Delhi. He never bothered to meet them. He never bothered to invite them to their office also. Nothing. He had no relationship with the farmers sleeping under the sky for 1 year. Prior to that, he was dying to increase to double the income of farmer. And after that, he never talked about doubling the income of farmer. Gone. That issue gone. Now, for some time, he was saying that in news, India is going to place astronaut in the space. What astronaut went to the space? Everyone saw it. They purchased one seat in the SpaceX, and one Shukla went to the International Space Station at 550 crore rupees. 550 crore rupees. One seat was blocked in the SpaceX, and he went there. And Indian government showed that we went to space, our astronaut went. This is what you were saying. This is how you were sending your now. Now they are saying that we will place a permanent space station in the space. I don't know. They are saying so that they will attract some companies to India. I don't know. When you cannot send one astronaut, then how you will fix a space station in the space? Anything, anyway. God has given one country, China, near to India only, and day by day they are overshadowing the India. If India do not understand this concept that China is overshadowing India, situation may come that India will come to a situation where whatever it does, it will never be able to come up. India must act now, and India should proceed towards its vocal for local, and then in technology by everything like awards, Nobel Award, Indian Nobel Award for Science and Technology. Rather than movie and this and that, they are giving lots of awards. They can give at least one renowned award for science and technology. India must wake up now. Otherwise, tomorrow it will be too late, and then they will run at any speed. but they will not be able to do what they are thinking in terms of foreign investment.